I'm good.
Everybody good?
I'm ready.
Yep. Everybody ready?
Yep.
All right. As I enter my truck, I use my 3 points of contact. Outside in my emergency compartment, I have 3 red reflective triangles, 110 BC fire extinguisher, pin in place, up to date, properly mounted and secure, along with spare fuses. My seat belt is not cut, torn, or frayed, and it latches and unlatches. Instructor, can you please put on your seat belt? My shifter is in neutral. My splitter is down. Both of my brakes are applied. Now I'm going to turn my key to the on position. 1 click. I'm going to look for my ABS light to turn on and off, indicating it's in proper working order. My ABS light came on and off, indicating it's in proper working order. Now I'm going to perform my first safe start. I'm going to push in my clutch. Shifter's in neutral. Splitter's down. Brakes are applied. I'm going to start my truck. Once my truck is on, I'm going to slowly release my clutch. Now, I'm going to bring my RPMs to 1,000. Between 120, 140 PSI, my governor will sneeze, indicating my tanks are full. Now, when you guys are doing this, try not to take it too much past the 10, all right? Because the exhaust stack's got like a leak in it and it'll blow black smoke everywhere. That's because it's cold. Now you just wait for it to sneeze. Don't do nothing until it sneezes. My governor has sneezed, indicating my tanks are full. Now I'm going to perform my brake test. I'm going to push in my clutch, put my shifter in first gear. I'm going to turn my truck off, 1 click. I'm going to turn my truck back to the on position, 1 click. I'm going to release my emergency and my parking brake, and I'm going to slowly release my clutch. Now I'm going to do my apply test. I'm going to hold my foot on my service brake. I should lose no more than 4 PSI in 60 seconds, starting now. Now at the test site, you'll do the whole minute, but here it's just 58, 59, 60. I did not lose no more than 4 PSI in 60 seconds. Now I'm going to do my low air pressure test. I'm going to fan my brakes. When it gets to around 60 PSI, my warning light and buzzer is going to come on. And you wait for a solid beat. Now my warning light and buzzer came on. I'm going to continue to fan my brakes for my emergency brake test. When it gets to around 20 to 45 PSI, both of my hand valves will pop out. I'm going to continue to fan. And make sure they both pop out. Both of my emergency brakes have popped out, indicating they're in good working order. Now I'm going to do my second safe start. I'm going to push in my clutch, shifter in neutral, splitters down, brakes are applied. I'm going to start my truck. Once my truck is on, I'm going to slowly release my clutch. Now, while I'm waiting for my pressure to build up, I'm going to do my in-cab inspection. My side mirrors and my fender mirrors, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, clean and clear, adjusted to my sight. My windshield, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or broken. Only thing on my windshield is my up-to-date inspection sticker. My wiper blades, properly mounted and secure, not cracked or broken, firmly pressed against my windshield. My windshield washer fluid works, along with my wipers. My high beams work. My heater and defrost work. My city horn, my highway horn works. My left blinker, my right blinker, my 4-way flashers are all in good working order. Now you just do a quick sweep just to make sure you got everything. Mirrors, windshield, wipers, inspection sticker, washer fluid, high beams, horns. Okay, now I'm going to bring my RPMs back to 1,000. Between 120, 140 PSI, my governor will sneeze, indicating my tanks are full. Same thing, just bring it back up. governor sneezed, indicating my tanks are full. Now I'm going to perform my tug test. Alright, now I'm going to perform my tug test. I'm going to push in my clutch, put my shifter in first gear. Hey guys, come on this side. Sorry guys. Yeah, the trucks go up there. So now I'm going to perform my tug test. I'm going to push in my clutch, shifter in first gear. I'm going to release my emergency brake to test my parking brake. My truck should not move. My truck did not move. Now I'm going to apply my emergency brake, release my parking brake to test my emergency brake. Again, my truck should not move. My truck did not move. Now I'm going to release both of my brakes to test my service brake. I'm going to pull forward about 5 miles per hour, holding my steering wheel slightly. My truck should not go from left to right, indicating my service brakes are in good working order. Now, we don't do this part here for safety reasons. People walking in front of the truck, stuff like that. So boom, act like you did it. My truck did not go from left to right, indicating my service brakes are in good working order. Now I'm going to put my shifter in neutral. I'm going to apply my emergency brake and my parking brake. I'm going to turn my key off, one click. I'm going to put the key in my pocket, and then I'm going to release my clutch and brake. And that includes my in-cab inspection and my air brake test. Now I'm going to exit with 3 points of contact. And that's your in-cab inspection. Now guys,